Okay, today is Thursday, January 5th, 2023, and I am now leaving work and I want to pray about today, of course. Chandra Devata, you're a full moon right here tonight. And as long as I'm not lying, God, you will answer my prayers. You will continue to shower your blessings. And you will see me through surviving all my life, through all the enemies, evil-minded words, wicked-minded creatures, and desperate individuals. So I went into work today. Well, of course, I guess someone was expecting to see me, but then Miss John might have discussed me with everybody or what have you. So yesterday, how two people, like the buyer supervisor, said good morning, and today even nobody says anything. So I went into the cafeteria, and there was no spoon, plasticware in it, no boxes with it, no nothing. So I tell the buyer supervisor there was no spoons, no plasticware in the cafeteria. But of course, he totally ignored me and, couldn't be bothered. So I was early though. So a little later, when I setting up for the cafeteria, I pulled a spoon from the back. But a powerful chef, Gary, was working cafeteria, of course, and you, dear God, has witnessed how much stuff he's done in the past, like first time, because of the biasness and the, discrimination and all this stuff. He would carry stuff out in the cafeteria, but didn't tell me what it is or anything. And then other times he was going like, that's it, they're gonna say I want this, they're gonna say I want this, do this, etc. Then the next time he says, oh, Miss Jones can bring gloves. And she said how Gary said that, Gary do that. And the next time he flares up on me and yell and scream and shout and say how he told me. So when the thing goes halfway down to call him, and I'm calling him on the walkie-talkie, but he never said he was in the dish room. So then he's raising his voice and shouting and saying how he's in the dish room. And he can't hear, nothing over that. And somebody else may have told him once anyways. But he's flaring his hand and yelling and screaming in my face when he's going on. Well, God, you witness it. Chandra Devata, Suraj Bhagwan, Indra Devata, Rudra Devata, Pawan Devata, all you devatas and deities of God, you witness it. Jesus, Lord Jesus, you also witness it. You're gracious and precious. I can't complain, nobody don't care about me. The food and the nutrition director says nobody don't care about me. Then the supervisor yell out and scream out several times and say, he don't care. I can't tell you that he care when everybody else complains to him. And then the Terrell were all powerful, have point fingers and yell and scream and verbal abuses me several times, and she physically abuses me till she hurt me. One day she told me to go grab the hot plate, she knowing that the hot, she didn't tell me that I had to use that suction bump thing, pick it up, because they had never showed me that. And then when I pick it up and burn my finger, then she go let she do it. But Heavenly Father, precious Lord, it will return back upon her and all loved ones. You know her greed, you know her desperation, you see what she's doing, and you know, alright. Every time she see me, she starts singing out. And apart from that, she's saying how she never lose a battle, and she never lose a battle. But Heavenly Father, precious. So anyway, back to today. So after that, and Gary was carrying on, and then he read out stuff for the menu about something they had on the menu yesterday, and I didn't even know, and it's not on the menu today, but he's saying it's Asian, whatever it is, and what it's made of, he said, but I remember some of the ingredients, and so tell people the name of it, I don't remember. So anyways, thing worked up period. It was busy because of the salad and whatever. But so anyways, Because I worked the whole 2 hours running up and down to the fridge to get a salad. Then Gary had brought out some salad. When I started getting, people started ordering the salad, the staff, and the salad had gone down. And I called and asked him if he has more, or to bring out more. He brought out the salad, and then he put the salad, some on the ice, and tell me he put those on the ice. Then Miss Jones come quickly, and she says, ask me why I got salad on the ice. So I told her Gary put it there, and then tell me he put it there for me. So when she goes, Gary, because of course she doesn't believe that. When she goes to go to Gary, she left me, she goes to Gary. Gary obviously must have lied to her. So she came back and she took the salad and put it in the fridge. But with God's grace and power, I am not lying. Gary put them in the ice and said that. So anyways, later on again when we run out of salad, they bring 2 trays of salad and they put it on the above the dressings right by me. Miss Jones probably wasn't around to see or whatever, but anyways, the salad was going very fast and that was a good thing. So they had to, I guess, whatever they had made, the Gary claimed they made a party. That was sold out and they probably had to make some more. I don't know. But anyways, so I was so busy, I did not get to do the applesauce during the 2 hours of cafeteria opening. And then one individual was come and wait. He come, the bastard worked there for several years. The bastard know that the cafeteria open at 11:30. The bastard verbally abuses me several times since I work in there from beginning time. Yell his voice, raise his voice, yell and scream and shout at me. Even on my lunch break, the Cheryl had it on from Cheryl, you point your finger, you yell and scream, sit there, and ask if they're not people, and they're treating me like I am not people, right? But God witnessed it because I'm me the one yelling and screaming and pointing fingers and saying and ordering nobody what to do or where to sit and where not to sit and all of that. But God is great. Anyway, so I had done cafeteria, but I didn't pack up right away because I was working on the applesauce. So 2 staff came by, and of course they don't want to put nothing in the kiosk. One lady shout out how she busy, how she work, and she busy and she work. So that means that she can't put her thing in the kiosk. So I gave it to her, give it to them. Then this one cleaner lady was coming 1:45 and 1:10 She come in and want onion rings. I got to put it in a cup. The woman started raise her voice and shout she wanted it in a bowl, in a container. Like she come that late and I'm empty out the cafeteria, and then she go. So anyways, I say you're late 1:10 and then you'd be difficult, But I give you whatever she want, but that's just like slowing down my time. And she go, but what you go finish? I'm like, how you know how many other things I have to do, but they don't care. All they care about is themselves, and they got they're totally against me. And Miss Jones would take side on their side, everybody else's side, and say they're right to do those things they're doing. That's why those things are saying. But anyways, Nicole had come out and asked if I was finished by 11:30. So I told her yes. And then I know she looked and she checked or whatever, she left. And then when I was bringing in the stuff, and I need to go and me to finish yet. So, anyways, that's all I can all the stuff. But then you cannot watch yourself or whoever throws stuff in the garbage bin without a garbage bag, and they're just piling it up right there. But God is great, I didn't do it. I make a video this morning. I took pictures the last time when I work, and they had it, and I had to keep piling it up, picture. But with God's grace and power, I can't bring Miss Jones and show you that. When I go back in the back there to go make my the sandwiches, the stock for the patient, there's apron on that counter, plus there's washcloth with the Cheryl phone, which I set all around for take picture of me 3-4 washcloths she put, and she put your phone in it. She got your phone in the room where you gotta go and get the keys and the walkie-talkie, and when I have to go put back the keys and the walkie-talkie and put the batteries to charge. She got your phone set to take a picture of me. Then she got your phone set where I gotta go open the applesauce can to make the applesauce. She set the phone to take a picture of me. Nobody can see that, but God is seeing it when she's flashing it. And she put up on 3-4 washcloth, and she powerful, because also she just got your nasty phone on the refrigerator, she virus phone, she disease phone, when she holler how he nasty, but she still got it right where you got prepare food. She got it between all the cold prep and stuff. And Miss Jones God. Miss Jones I see that, and apron always put on the covers them when I got covered the soup bowl. Right, and then I say that's contaminated or that's nasty. Apron is always rest on the soup bowl cover. Apron is rest on the counter. Miss Jones not see that, she not come in the kitchen, she not see that, she not tell nobody nothing about that. But God is seeing it and witnessing it. And you know. Anyways, so after the cafeteria and I go and I do that. So with whatever Miss Jones did yesterday, I would have circle around. I'll come being nasty, you know, yesterday or whatever, jump up in my face and all the stuff that I do. But there's no forgiveness to nobody. God knows their mind, He knows the thoughts, He sees the actions, He hears the words and everything else. And so that's that. I make the patient snacks. When I finish, I make lunch boxes. I saw there were more, whoever make boxes, whatever they had to make yesterday, they make all egg sandwiches, lunch box. And then there was a few chickens, so I make all tuna. Well, surprising, by tonight, all the chicken one and tuna one was gone. And one staff came down and said she got 8 new patients. And earlier, before Nicole left, Nicole knows that they had 3 new admissions, but she still leave, and she mentioned it. So one of the nurses had to come down, and she prepared the 3 stuff. So this other one said how they got 8 new admissions, and she wanted 5 lunch boxes. And she the 5 egg ones. She said it was the only egg I have. I said, well, all the ones I make today with tuna and the ones that was in there with chicken is all gone, and there's only the egg ones. So she took up the 5. So anyways, the main part I want to pray about is that I go to lunch, and when I finish and I came back, I'm going to tray line. I'm waiting there, don't know what Miss Jones and Nicole is singing or whatever. So I'm going to tell Nicole that she won't find time. Sometimes she used to start selling down at 3:30, sometimes 3:45, but it's way after 3:45. I was waiting on her, and she asking me won the tickets. So anyway, we did it on the line, and after we finished and I was restocking, after restocking, there is normally thing me in between restocking for care call back. So Nicole had 2 trays to prepare. She said call back. 1 was 300 and 1 was in 100. But then they do it in that way, like every time. So when I go with the callbacks, they pack up their stuff or whatever, take it out to the vehicle, whatever they do. All the grilled chicken or whatever they had today. But anyways, I took up those and I come back, and then the Grenadine, just as I get back, she's asking me finish with the stock room. So I'm like, I was restocking, I bring all the stuff, but I had to take back callbacks. And then just as I come back and I could see that, I didn't even get no time to do the restocking, because it was like, we finished minutes to 5, and I bring out a bunch of stuff that I see was short and the stock. But then I had to take up the call back, so then she said, oh, she just asked me because she don't want to close it before I finish. But anyways, what I bring out was good enough, and I only needed to get like 4 more Sprite. So I went in and get a Sprite and I closed the door. But then I had to go get Glusarna and ensure and both flavors, because the one woman was so powerful and she had changed up stuff. Then normally we bring out the box of glucerna, vanilla, glucerna chocolate, and sure vanilla and sure chocolate, and we stock whatever is needed in the fridge, and the rest left in the box on the cart. But she started all of a sudden, she started empty the boxes and put trays and filling it inside. But the trays can't really hold any, start from falling down. So God never knows why she just do that, because the things them just disappear from there so fast. It's not being used for the patients anyways. That's my problem and stuff. So when I go in the room and I'm putting the boxes them on the car to bring it out, they lock the door. Either they lock it or they hold it when I go trying to open it down there. So I started. If I tell Ms. Jones that, she's not gonna believe me, but they either hold the door handle or they lock it when I was in there. So I started beating the door and saying hello, hello, and nobody answered or say anything. But of course, if they were holding it, they would lose it quickly, because if you lock it, you gotta check and see nobody not in there, and they know that I'm restocking. So nobody's gonna believe that, and they're gonna deny it all them together. So when I came out, I did a lose it and a run, and I was still beating on it. And when I turned and it opened, so nobody answered. So, and I come out, none of them was around, but then Grenadina came out from the office, and another staff had come down, whoever was put for witness whatever, and they're down there. And she asked me, staff, you need help? You want me help you? You want me put you on my shoulder and carry you? And stuff like that. And she's laughing, and like all the cheerleaders be laughing like a witch, she laughing. Well, God, she died down there 25 years, and God witness every single thing that she's done, and God witness what I did today. And all they're showing, and they know that I can't complain to nobody. Nobody's gonna believe me. They know that I can do that. They know they can abuse, discriminate, harass, intimidate, and all that kind of stuff. But the hands, if they did hold that door, they'll lock it. And the hands that did it, with your grace and your power, it will paralyze before they die. And all the flashbacks will come to them. So anyways, that was done. And I was right by the refrigerator to finish off stocking that. And he could come out and tell me, oh, she's gonna break down. Because they had a cart, not the regular tray carts that go up for patients, but another thing cart with some trays already that have come down. So she started breaking down, and then the spare got pick up. But when they go pick up on the 100 side, all they have to do is pull on the carts. That's what she do. So when I go pick up on the 200 side, nobody picks up any trays. I gotta go in each and every room, So by the time I come down with one cart, and I think 200 was supposed to go up at first in the afternoon, but apparently they're setting up last. I don't know. Because anyways, by the time I come down with the one card from the 215 side, she already brings 3 cards down. So however she done that, only you knows. But anyways, and also she does not, because of the fact she take the cards with whatever the nurse puts in it and bring it down, she does not go into the rooms and take the cards. So it's not a whole lot on those cards for her to break down, but she breaks down fast, and she put through, and she and I pick up on the other 3 sides and come down. Well, anyways, also I should pray when I go up one of the carts on the 229 side for 230 room, the tray was not taken off and given to the patient. When I go in, I see the tray on the cart not touched. I went in the room and asked the patient if he got dinner, and he said no. So I said I did not take it off the cart and give it to you. So I went and take it off the cart and carried it to him. But there was nobody to tell, no nurse. I saw the head nurse had passed by, but I didn't know where she went, you know. She watched me, she passed by. So I went to the front the desk, and I told the staff there, I said, just want to let you know that 2:30 patient never got their tray, and we finished at 5 o'clock, and now it's 5:45, and the tray never take off and give to him. I just saw it and I coming up and I take it off and give it to him. So she asked him about something about whether the nurse there or whatever. But I mean, they can do whatever they like, and they can make whatever excuses they like, and people, you know, gotta take that and believe that. And like I mentioned yesterday to Ms. Jones, but then, you know, I don't know, think she care or whatever. I can't tell her that. But anyways, I pick up and come down. She breaks. I collect, I think. We go there, done. We done. And she disappear. So later on, I had to take up the snacks because Ms. Jones said it changed, and the dietarian them don't have to take it up anymore. They basically comes in late and leaves 2 hours early every single day, and how is that time off every day? And how is that being paid 8 hours a day? I who is scheduled to work 8 hours a day, and I am working every minute of the day that I'm there. And I don't finish most days at 7:30, especially when they have a meeting or hour-long meeting. It's an hour extra. And one day when they have an hour-long meeting, I finish at 8:30, an hour later. But I didn't even get to take a lunch period, a lunch break, because I didn't know that was the aim for me not to be able to take lunch. But my very first day, the nutrition director did that to me, and she didn't want me to have a lunch break, and so she did that. And 1 hour at HR, and then I come and I clock out for my break. She come and tell me, well, Nicole was thinking that I would get fired and I would go home, because many times they say that to me. Many times they says, right, and then those carry on, and she just tell me I need to go home, I should go home, and them kind of stuff. But all them, like, from day one, they been mean and nasty. They're the way and the manner to show me the stuff, mean and nasty, and painting and going on and stuff and carry on. And then every single day, they expect me to get fired. Every single day. That's right. So they say, they will shout out there, know she there, and they can see me right there. Right there, the lady stand up a cold prep, right there, me there breakdown, and put through the dishes in the dish room and collect, and she shout out me name, and she shout out she don't know me there. And many times I'm gonna do the same thing. And right in the dish, anyways, God is great. So, but I lock the closet door, and how they enjoy it, dear God, whether they hold their hand low and lock it, they're gonna meet it, and they're gonna meet the end very easy. And they will see it gonna return back upon them, or their children, their loved ones, with your grace and your power. Suraj Bhagwan Chandra Devta, it's a full moon, and you know that I'm not lying, God. You know I'm not lying. So everyone will sneak around and watch, everyone will hide around, everyone will planning and plotting my hurt and everything that I do. And you know, dear God, the day with Petal, and Ms. Jones will believe, and Ms. Jones will say Petal of every person, that Petal hardly talk and say anything. That woman repeat herself, God, She repeat herself the day before. She grind on me, raises her voice. She gonna stand by the sink where she let us wash pot, and she going on, but it's Cheryl influence and all of them that us do and play out. And she carried on and on about finishing at 3 o'clock, and she now have to take break, and she go on and on. Then the night the woman start off with the window. If me want to open the window so big, and if me wanted to open it big, and I closed the window, but she carried on and on. And said, she right up, she probably set for record, or she set your phone and had somebody else on the phone with the next end for record. She's saying how she just asking me, and she just said me she too shy for it. And then I done close the window, gone, and then she's supposed to finish. This woman just bulldozed me with your hand. Chandra, you know I'm not lying. This woman pushed me like this with your hand and push out of the way so she could show me how she shot and she can't reach, but the window already closed. But Chandra, you know I'm not lying. And that same side that she pushed me with got paralyzed for she. The same side got paralyzed. And her mouth, she's not gonna be able to drink a drop of water to save her life when the time comes. For the lies, each and every one of them, and the desperation of lies against me, to me and about me, they're gonna know their mouth, they're not gonna be able to drink, their mouth gonna paralyze before they die. And they're gonna see everything they do to me is gonna flash back and flash back and flash back to them, because all I'm praying is that doings return back upon them and return to their loved ones. And all I'm praying, nobody's seeing them. Mankind not see them, but God is seeing them. Nobody's not witness them, all witness for each other. Me not no witness, and me can't make recordings to have proof, right? But I still have a lot of pictures and everything else. But with your grace and your power, you're gonna return it back to them, and you're gonna show them that the evil doings, the wicked doings, the demonic doings, wrongdoings, and they're locking me in the stock room. And they're laughing and laughing and laughing hardy. They're gonna meet it, God. They're gonna meet it, because Ms. Jones to tell me she ain't got nobody just left at 7 o'clock. She got people scheduled, and the schedule for leave at 7 o'clock, but leaves at 5 o'clock, or between 5 and 5:30. And she'll tell me she ain't got nobody left at 7 o'clock. Then she'll pretend to tell me that everybody's gonna actually directly for time off. Right? Every single day, someone is not even there 8 hours a day, and they're accumulating paid time off. How is that possible? She has to be adjusting her time, coming in and leaving, to show that she got perfect staff with perfect attendance, because the pot washer was late every single weekend. He was late every single Saturday and Sunday. He is late, because every single one that I work, I see he comes in late. And one day that I was working 11 o'clock shift, they tell me to push up the carts, but then they said I only asking. But I did push up half of the carts. By the time he gets in was towards the last 2 carts or something like that. But anyways, the next day, other day when I worked and he was late, they all left staring at me and staring me down. And then the grandina hollering, oh, just as he coming and he clocking already, she holler, we ain't got a pot washer, everybody must grab a cart. And then they say, I throw remarks and say, she pushed up 3 carts. That woman would ever push up a cart on that floor. But anyways, I just wanted to pray about them locking the closet door, right? Holding the closet door. And when I start beating on it, they run and they move. How's it? So, Heavenly Father, precious Lord, and Chandra, my dear, you're going to deal with this kind of will and power. Today is Thursday, January 5th, 2022.